Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new Golden Pass monster, the Hacksmith. And yes, I do believe this monster is based off the YouTuber as well. With that being said, let's hatch this monster and let's take a look at the ultimate attack. This is our new taunt mega taunt monster, so to speak. He doesn't have status caster mega taunt. Interesting, no training dummies. So that's definitely a self-skill ultimate. Yeah, this monster, ooh, look at that icon right there, that book at the far right, very cool. So yeah, this monster, he doesn't have a status caster Megaton, which I think was what a lot of players were anticipating. So no, he can apply Megaton though. One thing we know about him is he can actually do positive effect protection Megaton, which we'll talk about later. But let's go into the Monster Legend lore. When the Hacksmith crossed the cosmic portal, his impressive armor and talent didn't go unnoticed by War Master Remtar's eyes. Remtar had been looking for someone who would renew the style of the weapons he crafted in his forge, and the Hacksmith, an expert in exotic weapons, had arrived looking for a mentor. Perfect match. So that is how the Hacksmith came to be. His ultimate, don't do this at home, disclaimer, applies Megatons, a skill mirror, and positive effect protection to itself, blocks out 50% of incoming damage. That is nice. All of those buffs, you absorb all of the incoming damage, you skill mirror so you reflect anything that gets thrown at you, and positive effect protection, so if the enemy wants to remove it, they have to remove it twice, and you block 50% of incoming damage. I think the only thing I would have liked with this ultimate is if you would have also recovered your HP back to 100%. Because what if you get this ultimate and you have like 100 HP? I'm sorry, you're still going to die. But nonetheless, if you get this ultimate early on, it is a pretty good ultimate. It's not necessarily a game-changing ultimate. It really depends on the situation you find yourself in. With that being said, let's talk stats. This monster has a power stat of 7744, which is like the typical attacker stat. It is the 6th highest stat in the cosmic realm. The life stat is 77902, which is pretty high for cosmic monsters. It's tied with that of Craster, Seaquake, Hardy, and Bomb Beta. And the speed stat is 5720. Of course, when a monster is pretty tanky, they tend to be pretty slow. So with this speed stat, it is actually the 3rd lowest, tied with monsters like Iguanazar, Solar Flare, Renata, Shelly, and Seaquake. So he's pretty slow, his power stat is decent, and then the life is quite tanky for this monster. In terms of a trait, we have a hardened trait at rank 0, at rank 1 that upgrades to a tough trait, which is kind of funny because looking at another monster we just got, who was it? I believe it was Firestar. He actually starts the game off with a tough trait at rank 0. So yeah, it just upgrades. And then at rank 3, you get a positive effect protection, which is pretty good because once again, this monster can apply Megaton. This monster can apply a lot of buffs. So being able to remove, or being able to have protection from your positive effects being removed is quite nice. But we're going to see how well it is once we look at the skill set. Alright, let's see what the Hacksmith can do. Weapon Master deals low metal damage to when enemy applies a 30% life shield to itself. By the way, I did take this monster to rank 3. I want to showcase him at rank 3 in case you buy the Golden Legends Pass. But also a reminder that you do not necessarily need the Golden Legends Pass to get this monster. If you're lucky, you can hopefully get him during the breeding event. With that being said, yeah, 30% life shield, it is spammable. What else do we have? Metal Engineer, low metal damage to everyone. Protector Hero applies a 50% life shield to all allies. So your whole entire team gets a 50% life shield. Keep in mind, you yourself at rank 3 have that positive effect protection, so if the enemy wants to remove that shield, they first have to remove your positive effect protection. Rocket Slap deals massive metal damage, that's powerful, and you get double damage for only one turn. This has the 1 turn cooldown, so every other turn you can dish out a nice punch. Not Safe applies positive effect protection and Megaton, so this is the main skill right here. This monster in one go can draw all attacks towards itself, at the same time protect the Megaton from being removed. Alright, that's awesome. Now, monsters like Vampirastro do have a way to deal with this, right? She can do Reaper, then she can do Singing for you, or maybe she does her Moon Rising skill that removes positive effects twice. So yeah, there are a lot of monsters that have cleansing skills. Vampirastro specifically, I mentioned her since she's in the meta, but yeah, that's not safe. Also, keep in mind this is a metal monster. If you're battling a Vanoss, for example, he has the Pierce mechanic, so you actually aren't safe with not safe. Destroy everything, applies Skill Mirror and applies Taunt to itself. So I actually really like this a lot. I like monsters that can Skill Mirror and just reflect against the enemy team. I tend to run an unconventional setup when a monster has Skill Mirror Taunt. When a monster has Skill Mirror Taunt, I like to do that at the very beginning. So you'll see what I mean when I do my rune setup. As one potential, you probably won't do it too often. Most of the time, a monster that has Skill Mirror and Taunt, you're going to want to run like life and speed. There's arguments for 1 strength considering this monster has a Rocket Slap skill, and keep in mind with Skill Mirror, you don't just reflect the damage output, you actually reflect the skill. if an enemy hits you with a 50 damage AoE, you reflect the 50 damage AoE, and depending how strong it is will depend on your power stat. And then we have Exo Shield, deals moderate metal damage to an enemy and 100% life shield to itself. That is very nice. This monster can definitely tank. Shield Forge applies Skill Mirror and a 30% life shield to our allies. Another Skill Mirror skill. So this monster has 2 Skill Mirror. This monster has a 100% shield, a 50% shield to the whole team, and a Megataunt. This is one of those monsters that, to me, honestly, it's confusing because there's different ways to run them, and it hurts my head. Overall, though, just looking at him, I'm not a big fan of him. I think I can do without this monster. The first thing I'm going to try is, we'll do my weird skill setup. We'll do Skill Mirror. We will do Skill Mirror again. So Skill Mirror Taunt, Skill Mirror Shield. You have the positive effect protection at rank 3. We're going to do Rocket Slap. So I'm going to do some sort of like more offensive based Hacksmith. And I can't tell you if that's a smart strategy or not because this monster has hardened and tough. So you're super susceptible to CDA. CDA is going to shut you down left and right. But yeah, Skill Mirror, Rocket Slap, double damage. And then for that last and final skill, you're better off going Spammable Weapon Master is kind of nice in case you do get hit with CDA if you're an attacker, kind of Hacksmith, but really he's more of a tanky monster, right? So let's do the Megataunt. No, but if he's an attacker, I don't really want the Megataunt, but I do want that positive effect protection again. Actually 100% life shield, so definitely not a good monster to use against CDA-like bases. You can hold double armor, which means double Vanoss shield, which increases your damage output, or you can go like Mor's armor, this to drain stamina. Oh, sorry, no, yeah, this is shields, not armor, so this to drain stamina, or Vanoss to deal more damage. I don't know how I feel about the monster. Overall, I think I can just tell you I'm not a big fan of it. We're actually gonna go level 9 runes because I don't wanna exhaust my level 10s, all of them. All right, so level 9's on this monster. So again, like I said, I typically will do a weird setup when a monster has Skill Mirror, and that's just because all I want to do on turn 1 is the Skill Mirror and have it reflect against the enemy. Let's see how well that plays out, if it even plays out at all. I'm not recommending this, I just want to really try it out. So it obviously will not work if I have Megataunt on my side, so I'm going to have to get rid of the Megataunt. And I think I'm just going to do like a Lindworm Awe Team Speed kind of base. So Lindworm Awe Team Speed. There we go. And we're going to do another Team Speed monster. Who can I do? Lupin, just like last time. Let's go ahead and give you an actual Jastar's mask. We'll do that. Alright, cool. So I think I am good to go. Actually, I might even do 2 speed because he's level 130. I don't know. Let's just see what happens in this first battle. So again, in PvP, it's all Megataunt bases. So it's annoying because you can't, to an extent, there's not a lot you can showcase when it comes to always battling Megataunt bases. Because you have to, there's a specific way to deal with Megataunt bases, and a lot of the new monsters that get introduced can't necessarily deal with that. Alright, okay, a non-Megataunt base, that's good. So let's click fight. So Nightmare on the Street on turn 1. I am going to go ahead and do, here, I'm going to Sequence Bender, and then I'll do Masher Reprice. So the first thing I'm curious about is, ooh, look at that damage output, but, I mean, also they're low level. I'm a 130, actually no, I'm a 130, but I'm running 2 strength. Okay, cool. So, this is my skill mirror, and this is my skill mirror as well. This is powerful, massive metal. Look at that damage output, that is nice. Here, let's kill Ignis, 150k damage, and that's level 9 runes, and now I have the double damage. The double damage lasts for 1 turn, but now it's strong enough for me to actually be able to kill with Exo Shield, so that's cool. That was nifty to see. That was really cool. Yeah, but again, this is more of a war monster, which I feel like I've been saying in the other videos. Alright, Bomb Beta, Siamese, and hopefully I go first. Okay, cool, I go first. So the cool thing about going first is that you can at least, I'm next in the turn order than my monster. Let me see, how do I want to play this? I think what I'm going to do is Age Overseer. I'm going to Age Overseer. And then what I'm going to do is set up the skill mirror. So if you can go first and set up skill mirror, that is pretty cool because now the enemy, and now it even sets up taunt. Ooh, that was a cool animation. Now the enemy, when I get hit with CDA, I'll at least reflect against the enemy. Right here, I can actually do this and then turn transfer back. So that's pretty cool. Gave both my monsters a turn. Here, let's give them all reverse healing. And now I can still set up this skill mirror again. Shield Forge. And keep in mind that now whatever damage I would have taken, double show, that gets reflected. Thank goodness I didn't get possessed. I deal more damage because I'm running strength, so that probably packed a punch against I miss. Dojigiri, right back at you, Dojigiri, and there we go. So that's one way I like to utilize the skill mirror mechanic. I think it's pretty fun to play around with it. How usable is it in PvP? Probably not that usable. Rocket Slap, look at that. Boom! And now I have double damage for the next attack. Here, let's do Bad Joke. And let's see what I can dish out. Recharge, and then Exo Shield. Yeah, I don't know how usable it would actually be in a PvP scenario. So it's more fun than anything. I think realistically the way you would use the monster is something like this. You'd probably go ahead and give them the Megaton skill for sure. Positive effect protection, Megatons. I'd say the Taunt and Skill Mirror as well. So you'd do these two skills. Megaton lasts for 3 turns. That's really cool though. A 3-turn Megaton. I don't think it typically lasts 3 turns. We'll do that. I don't think you need Rocket Slap. You're going to go with the 50% life shield and you're going to go with the 100% life shield. I think that's probably the best way. And of course, the 0 cooldown could come in handy if you're encountering monsters that activate your cooldowns. Part of me wants to run this other skill mirror skill. Let's try it. Let's try Shield Forge instead of the 50% life shield to everyone, especially since you have Megaton for 3 turns and you can protect it. Because you can protect it with your initial... I don't know. Let's see. And I'm going to run them all team speed, maybe 1 life. So team speed. Please tell me I have level 10 life. Nope. All right, let me find it. Let's take it from you. So we'll run yours. So here's how I think this monster is going to be ran. And it's iffy with this monster. Again, because in order to set up Megaton, this monster needs to get a churn in. So one of the best ways to give him a churn would be to churn transfer into him. Which is kind of lame, the fact that you have to forego a churn to churn transfer into him. But if the Megaton helps you out, then it's not a loss. So again, definitely situational. It depends on the situation when the monster could excel like that. But let's go ahead and give him life and 2 team speed. This is what I'm anticipating would be the best for this monster. You're not going to run that. You're going to go for more. If you have 2 of these, that would be awesome. But since I don't, let's just go for... Oh, since he can get denied... He's one of the monsters that could actually benefit from the Fulmins. Is it Fulmins? If you have Fulmins, always just work with what you have. I think it's a Fulmins, yeah. If you're under control status effect, since you yourself can get hit with a control, this could actually work to your advantage, maxed out. And then you have a lot of self skills, so maybe the AI just does a self skill. But let's just go Tenacity. And then the idea here would be just to churn transfer into him on turn 1. Or a secondary Megaton monster, kind of. But then, can you really win with like 2 Megaton monsters? Like if I bring Bomb Beta. I guess I'll try it. Let me bring... If Bomb Beta loses Megatons, maybe that's when I can excel. Alright, team speed. And let's go speed on this monster. Okay, so I'm actually going to try this build out. I have Solar Flare on my monster to apply Sunburn. I have the Curse to turn them into babies. Or for dot damage, and we'll see if I can pull off a victory with this team, plus the addition of Skill Mirror on Hacksmith, and let's see what I can do with this team. So let's click Fight, and let's see, I'm gonna start the game off with Age Overseer. Forget your tricks. Okay, so I'm fine. Recharge, Stamina Recharge. I'll do Era a Traveler. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that. So, see, that was a misplay. I should have just done the Skill Mirror. Oh, but he still has Megaton, so that's kind of useless. So it only works in that situation where... it only works in the situation... Am I tankier? Oh, I am tankier, so I can do Not Safe. So that protects Bomb Beta. Strike the Sun. Right back... Oh, I don't have Skill Mirror yet. So yeah, the fact that I have to wait a while to be able to do that, that's annoying nonetheless. Revert Events. Could have probably done it on Bomb Beta. And here's a Blinding Punch. Removes positive effects. Sure, let's do that. Okay, now that I have Megatons, now I can do the Skill Mirror. Yeah, now I can do the Skill Mirror. So now when they attack me... Here, let's not shut them down. Now when they attack me, Strike the Sun gets reflected back at them. But actually at that point it's weak. So, I mean, it does help against denial skills more than anything. So I think that was a CDA. Here, let's Sequence Bender. Fast as a shark. Oh, I died. So you gotta have enough life to stay alive. That's for sure. So Bomb Beta Hacksmith wouldn't work. Regular attacker, I guess Steam Wrath. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the Hacksmith. I don't think he's gonna work out that well. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work that well. If I can sequence bender, what if I taunt skill mirror? So Blizzard Blast. See, when it's an AoE skill, the fact that I reflect, that's nice, especially against the AI. Here, let's pretend my attacker didn't get a turn in. Death's Design, reflection. So yeah, the skill mirror mechanic, it's always been one of my more favorite mechanics. Because you can do ally stuff when the enemy attacks you, like revert events, right back at you, revert events. And the fact that this monster has 2 skill mirror skills and even a megaton skill, that's pretty cool. I wish the skill mirror lasted another turn. Yeah, I wish it lasted another turn. Here's a 30% life shield. Water flexibility, Blizzard Blast, right back at you. I think Lindworm reflected that one. Let's see, revert events, let's protect you, Steam Wrath. Alright, here, let's not attack, let's recharge. Recharge, recharge. Life over. I don't even have the taunt anymore. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the Hacksmith. I don't know how you would actually use this monster. Let's go ahead and rank him up. Let's see how this battle goes. I am 150 now. If anyone has any ideas on him, please let me know because I'm super curious. So I started off with the turn transfer. So I can Megaton and absorb an attack from Kai, but I might die. So I could skill mirror 30% life shield. I think that's the safest play. I could give myself 100% life shield, but that's only protecting myself. So let's give my team a skill mirror. Apply skill mirror. Oh wait, it's skill mirror to the whole team. Oh, why did I think it was a self skill mirror? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, especially if you have self skills like this. Choo choo. So look, now I have 2 turns in the turn order. So that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm liking that a little more. I'm definitely liking that a little more. Are they both? Apply skill mirror to itself. Okay, so Shield Forge is for skill mirror for the whole team. I think that definitely opens up more possibilities. Let's protect that now. That's interesting. That's interesting. So maybe you rune this monster to go last in the turn order. So all team speed, just to end the game by doing skill mirror. So now the enemy has to think twice before they attack you again. Maybe some sort of mechanic like that is what you could pull off. Here, let me read him again. Let's see. But he's also, I think the problem is he's slow though. So it's not like you, like what I did at the beginning. Like, would you give him 3 speed, have him go first, have him set up skill mirror? You probably wouldn't. Would you? Here, let me try. What if we do individual speed? Alright, hear me out. This might be crazy. Yeah, I think realistically, most players are not going to invest in actually ranking up the monster to pull off a combo like this. But if you can use this monster, partnered up with a Megaton monster perhaps, let's bring back Bomb Beta. And let's see if I can Singular Life. Alright, Singular Life. And then a Steam Wrath, for example. And Steam Wrath running... Yeah, team speed, 2 strength. Sure, why not? And... maybe just to do the skill mirror at the beginning. Maybe just specifically to do skill mirror, so now when the enemy attacks your Megaton monster, it reflects it all back. Let's see how that plays out, if anything. So Shield Forge, skill mirror. Alright, forget your tricks, right back at you. Right back at you. Singing for you. Oh, that got cleansed away, so that wouldn't matter. Again, choo choo, so now I have 2 turns, so... this just helps me cycle like crazy. But let's recharge. Let's say my Megaton did get removed. Then this monster can go and set up a Megaton. So maybe something like that mechanic can work on this monster. But now you're running speed. So now you have like a fast Megaton monster. And what can you do? Actually, then next turn you can follow up with a skill mirror. Maybe that mechanic can work. Reaper right back at you. Ha! I get a turn in. I have to recharge. Got hit with CDA last turn. Spooky. Singing for you. The possibilities. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. So, right now what I'm playing at is a team speed Megaton monster with a single life, because you always need protection. When that Megaton gets removed, that's where you're going to go in and apply Megaton. So, it is Hacksmith Megaton's attacker build. That's what I'm looking at right now. Because watch, if Bomb Beta gets turned into a baby, here, we're going to do Shield Forge, so skill mirror, right back at... oh wait, when you get turned into a baby, that doesn't happen. But I did get hit with CDA, I reflect. So my monsters unfortunately have to just recharge. I'm back to an adult. I still have the Megatons. Recharge. Sequence Bender. Ancient Ruins. Let's see if they can cleanse it away. To recharge again. Trapped Mind. I'm still shut down. Recharge. Alright, Shield Forge again. Here. Let's shield. Oh, wait. I should have waited. Greater Times Curse. Alright, now that that's gone, now Hacksmith can be my Megaton monster. And look at me reflecting all those attacks. Here is Not Safe and Positive Effect Protection. So now this became my Megaton monster. Here, let's just go ahead and kill Bombeta real quick, since I didn't get a chance to do Wrench Wrecker on Bombeta, I think, in my video. Here we go. Alright, Revert Events. Destroy everything, Skill Mirror. And I still have Megatons, right? Yeah, I still have Megaton. Okay, so I think this mechanic I might like. If you're willing to invest going all speed on it and partnering up with a Megaton monster, I think that's the way you make Hacksmith work. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a team skill mirror. So I think that's the only way I can see it actually play out in PvP and maybe in a team war scenario if you're partnered up with a Megaton base. Alright, let's see. Let's try it again. Let's see who we can fight. Because after that, it can be any attacker. Your attacker just needs to be able to attack afterwards. Alright, Letalist, Armored Claw. Okay, this is good. So once again, Shield Forge. Forget your tricks. Right back at you. Alright, let's forget about my attacker attacking. And then if I needed to set up Megatons, I set up Megatons. And now I absorb attacks. And then next turn I set up Skill Mirror. So especially since Bombeta shut down, if they could somehow cleanse it, bam, now I have Megatons and I have Skill Mirror. Let's just recharge here. And Shield Forge on the 2-turn cooldown is really nice. So I do appreciate that. Loss of control. Exo Shield, and then this has a nice 100% shield, but I think maybe the 0 cooldown if you're encountering a lot of CDA monsters. Okay, so potentially I'm changing my mind on Hacksmith, but that's if you run him a 3 speed build, which is, again, so weird, so unconventional, because he is slow. He's like the 3rd slowest speed stats. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for my video on the Hacksmith. I might do a follow-up video. I might trophy climb and try to showcase this mechanic a little bit more in PvP, maybe some friendly battles. That'll be fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Any thoughts? Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.